7 sages performing yagna.
7 sages performing yagna.
8 Estasakis dancing with Krishna.
8 Astasakis dancing with Krishna.
9 Island of Navadvip.
9 Island of Navadvip.
10 Dasavataras performing Leela.
10 Datvasta performing Leela.
Krishna Dasa is serving Krishna.
Krishna Dasa is serving Krishna. Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you.
Hare Krishna. Anybody want to share the rhyme till the time Mataji come?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Who is this?
Poet.
Yes, Palvit, go ahead. One is Krishna.
One is Krishna.
Two Krishna Balaram. You know it.
Krishna Balaram.
3 are Jagannath Baladev Subhadra.
No, it will come from that. 3 Jagannath Baladev Subhadra.
Which is practicing.
Yes, Palvit is doing Mataji.
Four
Palvik is doing work.
Kumaras offering prayers.
For Kumar.
I sent the picture in the group, okay? If you are confusing, we have Damodar group file.
By Pandavas.
Worshipping deities.
Worshipping deities.
6 Goswamis.
6 Goswamis.
Writing poems.
Writing poem.
7 sages.
7 sages.
Performing yagna.
Performing yajna.
8 Ashtasakhis.
8 Sakis.
Dancing with Krishna.
Dancing with Krishna.
9 islands
9 islands
of Navadvip.
of Navadvip.
10 Dashavtaras.
10 Dasatavas.
Performing Leela.
Performing Leela.
And Krishna Dasa is
And Krishna Dasa is
serving Krishna.
serving Krishna.
Lakshmi
Krishna
Mataji.
Mataji.
Lakshmi Mataji, please take over the call, Mataji. Now we have a class started, okay? Just before
Hare
Mataji
Krishna
coming, I was
Mataji,
making.
this is Vrinda.
Yes,
Hare
yes, we
Krishna,
have
kids.
class started. Now Mataji is going to do the class, okay? Please join the class.
Hare Krishna, kids.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Vrinda.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Madhava.
Hare Krishna, Madhav.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. All right, kids. So welcome to today's Damodar class. And we have a lot to cover as usual. So let's get started. And we're going to start our today's class with Shri Guru Pranam Mantra. It's on your screen as well. And we're going to do that together. Are you all there, kids?
Yes.
Let us do that together. Shri Guru Pranam Mantra. Om
Shri Chaitanya Namo Vishnu Brahmanyena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Padamayam Grihadadadi Swamarati Hare Jai Shri Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Prabhu Nityananda Bhutale Swayam Rupa Padamayam Radhadi Swapadanti Mande Guru Shivata Guru Bhakta Vrinda Guru Vaishnavanscha Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare
Krishna.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Prabhu
Hare
Nityananda.
Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Right, that was awesome. I love the way you all were chanting. Completely engrossed in it. Awesome, kids. All right, so now is the time to read a moral story. And you know the drill. I mean, I always say that, right? After this story, we're going to share what we learned from the story with each other, right? That's what we're going to do. And today's story is very interesting because this is all about faith in Krishna. So let's see what the story says. All right. Okay, so once upon a time, on the bank of a river, there lived a very famous Panditji. He was very famous, he was very learned, so a lot of people will reach out to him to ask for suggestions and guidance and take his blessings, right? So all the villagers would respect him so much and take his blessings. Yeah, so do you see how the villagers are appreciating him? They're saying, "Oh, excellent! Your explanations of Vedanta Sutra is perfect. You are the greatest and most learned." And the Panditji is saying, "Thank you." The Panditji is being very snob, right? He's seeing that everybody's appreciating him, so he's a little bit snob. And at the same time, on the other side of the river, there lived a lady called Laxmi. Wow, it's not me, okay? is the other Lakshmi. So who lived on the other side of the river and who used to deliver milk to Panditji every day. So that's what she had cows. She will milk the cows and then she will take the milk to the Panditji every day. But before she will take Panditji every day in the morning, she will first feed her sick father. So she will milk the cow, then she'll feed her sick father, and then she will set out in a boat to supply milk to the Panditji because she lives on the other side of the river, right? So she needs a boat for this travel from one side of the river to the other side of the river. And then she reaches Panditji and she says, "Okay, Namaste, Panditji. Here's the milk." But Panditji would always complain, saying that, "Oh, Lakshmi, now finally you have come. I was waiting for the milk." And he says to Lakshmi that she should start coming early because he wants the milk before sunrise. You know, that early he wants the milk. Lakshmi has her own challenges, right? So because she has to milk the cows, she also has to feed her father who is not well, and then she will have to take the boat to come across the river. So she will have to do all that. But she still said to Panditji that I will try my best. So the next morning, she got up early, you know, so that she can be there on time. So she got up early, she finished all her chores, and then after that, she came to the bank of the river. But she was before the sunrise, but the boat is there, but the boatman is not there. How she would cross the river now? And she started thinking that, okay, the sun has started to rise now, and the Panditji is going to be very, very angry with me because even though I'm here on time and I can get there on time, but there is no boat man who can take me across the river. She's thinking like that by the time the boatman comes, but by this time the sun has already risen, so she's already late. She's telling the boatman that, please hurry. I was supposed to take milk to the Panditji before sunrise. So now hurry up. Let's see how soon we can get there. Well, Panditji wasn't happy again. He said, okay, Lakshmi, you have come late again. Sun has already risen. Now, why are you late today? So she started explaining the challenge she had. She said, okay, I came to the riverbank before the sunrise, but the boatman was late. So just because boatman wasn't there, I couldn't even get here early. The Panditji wasn't happy with this answer. So he said, okay, do not give me such excuses. I do not want to hear such excuses. Do you know who I am? I am one of the greatest scholar. You know, everybody reaches out to me. I am so learned, I'm so knowledgeable, I'm a scholar. So you better try getting up early and get here early. He's just not trying to understand her problem. He's just saying, okay, no, you have to try your best to come here early. Lakshmi knew that he is a scholar, of course, and she respects him for that. So he said, "Okay, forgive me, forgive me, Panditji. I will definitely try my best again tomorrow to get here early." But Panditji didn't stop there. He kept chastising her, and he said, "Okay, you know, people cross the ocean of life simply by chanting the name of Krishna, and you can't even manage a small river." He said all that, but Lakshmi took his words seriously. She started thinking, okay, so I should try that to get, I should try taking Krishna's name. Krishna can help me get here early. So she had a lot of thoughts going on in her mind. But at the same time, she said, okay, please forgive me, Panditji. I will come early tomorrow. I'll come here before sunrise. With those kind of thoughts in mind, she went home. But next day, she was early. And Panditji was very surprised by seeing that. He said, oh, yeah, you are early and you reached here before sunrise. How did you manage that? I don't even see the boat there. So, how did you come so early? Then she said, Panditji, I actually followed what you said. Whatever you told me, I actually did that only. And that's how I'm early. And Panditji is surprised because he was chastising her, right? He didn't even realize that he is actually putting thoughts in her mind, and those kind of thoughts that it's about Krishna. He didn't even realize that. He's like, okay, what did I tell you? I mean, which way did you take to get here early? He's just thinking like that, and he's asking her questions. So Lakshmi says that you have told me that simply by chanting the name of Krishna, one can cross over the ocean. So I just followed that. I followed the instructions and I started chanting Krishna's name, and I simply started walking over the small river. And the Panditji is shocked now, right? I mean, anybody would be shocked hearing that somebody is walking over the river. So he's shocked too. He's like, or any materialist person would be shocked, I would say. So he's like, how is it possible to walk over the river? Can you show that to me? How did you do that? Well, Lakshmi had no problem, right? Because she has done it. So she soon started chanting Krishna's name and started walking over the river back to the opposite side where she lives. So do you see the picture? She's chanting Krishna's name and she's walking over the river without any problem, without even getting wet. She's just walking, she's just walking on the river, as if it's a hard floor, or a surface, proper surface to walk.
It's like,
And on the other side, Panditji is standing and he is surprised how she's doing that. But Lakshmi told him that, see, it was easy, Panditji. So now why don't you also cross the river the way I did and come to my house and bless my father? Because she always had that thought in her mind that her father is not well. So getting blessings from such a scholar would benefit her father, right? So she said that to Panditji, and Panditji said, I should walk in the river or on the river, but that will wet my silk dhoti. So do you see, he's more concerned about what he's wearing. His clothes would be wet and all that stuff, right? Um, Lakshmi is constantly telling him that chant Krishna's name, and that's how you can walk on the river or you can cross the river. But he is more focused on his clothes and other things. So he doesn't have the right focus right now. He's not in the right state of mind right now. See, she's telling him, Panditji, say Krishna and cross over the river. But Panditji finally, because he was so engrossed in his thoughts of his clothes and other things, he finally was not able to walk on the river, and he fell in the water and got wet. So Lakshmi knew very well that just because Panditji isn't thinking about Krishna, that is why this has happened. And that's what she's telling him, that, excuse me, you are thinking of your costly clothes. So you're thinking of your costly clothes, silk dhoti, and that is why you are not able to cross the river. And that is the only reason why you are in the water right now. If you would have only chanted, or you would have taken only Krishna's name, you would have been walking on the river instead. With that thought, finally, Panditji realized his mistake. He completely understood what Lakshmi is trying to say, and he kind of tried to apologize to her and said, okay, I was really proud of my learnings, because he was a scholar, right? So he was proud of his knowledge. So he's saying, no, I was wrong. I was proud of my knowledge. Now I know that a pure and simple faith like yours is what that really counts. And he is giving her the blessings too. So he finally realized that what Krishna is only looking for is a pure and simple faith, than the knowledge about scriptures or anything else, right? So on one side, we are looking at Panditji, who is so knowledgeable. He knows everything, right? He knows everything about the scriptures and he can talk about it, but he does not practice that. On the other side, Lakshmi, who's a very simple person, but she is so pure at heart and she has complete faith in Krishna. That is why she is able to accomplish what normal people cannot do or cannot even think of. All right, kids. With that note, we end the story here. And now is the time for everybody to share what they learned from today's story.
Mataji, I have one. Mataji,
Okay, who was?
This is Shubhadra.
Shubhadra, yes, Shubhadra and somebody else was speaking
Krishna
just now.
Mataji is Deepak.
Okay, so
Can
before
I say-
Shubhadra, somebody was speaking. Who was speaking?
Shubhadra.
Shubhadra. Okay, let's start with Shubhadra and then Deepak. Okay. And then after Rasika and Kishori. All right, so let's start with Shubhadra.
So Mataji, the Panditji, the Panditji, they didn't focus on Krishna and the mind on Krishna. He attached to the duty and not focusing on Krishna. Mind on Krishna.
Absolutely right. Right. His focus was
Because-
wrong, right?
And also we know the story, Alan Dog.
Mataji, we should not focus on our dress and only focus on Krishna and pass the river.
Yeah, that's right, Vrinda. Very good
Can
point.
I go, Mataji?
Okay, so Deepak will go. Deepak, after that, Rasika and Kishori, and then Tushita, okay? And then we'll pick more kids, okay? So let's start. Deepak.
So the Pandit ji, he was saying, oh, you just chant the names of Krishna and then you can get easily. But he thought, oh, I'm so knowledgeable. So he thinks he without chanting, he's just able, he can just walk on the river. But he sings. So he didn't know that Krishna was more simply more intelligent than him. That's what he learned. And she was close to heart. So Krishna was happy with her. So Krishna gave her that knowledge. But Panditji, he was thinking, oh, I'm so knowledgeable. Why do I have to just say the names of Krishna and cross the river? I'm so knowledgeable. So I know the water is like that. So maybe I just have to try boom, 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 boom. So I'm so knowledgeable. I know the way.
That's a very good point, Deepak. Very well. Good point. We'll summarize all the points towards the end, okay? So let us do Rasika
Hare
and
Krishna
Kishori.
Mataji, it's Deepak. Can my sister go?
Deepak, we'll come back to you, okay? So Rasika and Kishori, let's go.
Mataji, can I go?
Nirvi, I'll come back to you, okay? Rasika, Kishori, you want to go now?
Don't be proud.
Oh, very well said. Beautiful point. All right, now we go to Tushita and then Tanvik and then Deepak's sister and Nirvi.
This is Vrinda.
Vrinda, I'll come back to you too. Tushita, go ahead. Tanvik, you want to go?
Simple faith.
Yeah, Tushita, did you say faith? Tushita, you want to repeat what you said?
Hello. Faith.
Faith.
Yeah, that's what I heard. You got it. Beautiful. That's the crux of the story. Very well done. Tanvik, go ahead.
So Laxmi she was a pure devotee of the Lord. By crossing the river, she chanted the name of Lord Krishna. That's why she didn't sink in the water. Only
Yes.
Panditji, he fell into the water.
That is very right. Very, very true. All right. Good job. So now Deepak's sister can go now, and then Nirvi, Vrinda, and Janvi. Yeah. So that's the sequence we'll follow. Okay, let's start. Deepak's sister can go first.
Panditji said to that girl that you should chant Hare Krishna, but that Panditji didn't listen to his rules, and he just walked down the river by his own without chanting Krishna. But Krishna can only help for everything.
Yeah. No, right. That's a very
Excuse
point.
me, Mataji, I just wanted to tell you one thing about Panditji. Panditji was overconfident.
That is right. He was overconfident because of his knowledge. Very well done. All right. So we go to Nirvi now. Nirvi and then Nirvi and then who was that? Janvi and Vrinda.
We should face at Krishna.
Nirvi, say that again.
We should have pure faith at Krishna.
Oh, yeah, beautiful point. Complete and pure faith in Krishna. Very well said. Janvi, go ahead.
Don't be proud. Don't be proud.
Don't be proud. Oh, very well said. Don't be proud. That is right. All right, Vrinda, go ahead.
Actually, the Pandaji didn't know that by chanting the names of Krishna, he will cross the river, and he thinks like if he doesn't chant the names of Krishna by crossing when he's going on the river, he thinks like he's going to do it correctly.
That is correct. All right, Kate, that's wonderful. All right, we'll pick a couple of more kids and then we'll finish up. Okay, so I have
go.
Madhav. All right, kids. Yeah.
No, Mataji,
Okay.
I
Madhav, Madhav can go, then Bala Vranda can go. After that,
Mataji,
Keshavi and Raghav. We'll finish with that.
Mataji and me.
Madhav?
Yeah. See, you should trust Krishna. See,
What's that, Madhav? Say that again.
see, trust Krishna.
Trust.
Krishna.
Trust in Krishna.
Yes.
Look at that. That's a beautiful point. Wonderful. All right, Bala Vranda.
So how like if she how if we can cross on the streets, how can we do that? If we chant Hare Krishna and concentrate on Krishna, then we can cross the river and then go to the Goloka Vrindavan.
Well, yeah, very, very wonderful. Wonderfully said. Another point you just mentioned.
Mataji,
which is
I have
important
another one.
is
Mataji,
chanting.
this is Keshavi. Could I go, Mataji?
Keshavi, you go now. Go ahead.
I have two reasons.
Okay.
First, the Pandaji didn't even notice. First, he should have think before. So normally I meant like he should have remembered his words. Laxmi remembered them, and you should have total faith in Lord. You can just like in easy ways. You can just you can overcome impossible situations.
Wow, lovely points. I love the way you explained it, Keshavi. Wonderful. Good job.
And my second reason is Lakshmi rhymes with your name, like Lakshmi and your.
Yes, Keshavi, that is why I clarified in the beginning that it's not me. Thank you for pointing that out, Keshavi.
Thank
You're
you.
cute. All right, we go to now Raghav.
If we are right on Krishna, they began cross over the material world.
Oh, wow. Beautiful point. Very nice, Raghav. I'm surprised you kids are thinking in that direction. Lovely. All right, last one for today, Shubhadra Giridhari. Shubhadra Giridhari, you want to share anything?
Panditji always teach to others the names, and but Lakshmi
Lakshmi has faith for Krishna.
That is true.
Name of Krishna.
Wonderful. Wonderful, kids. You actually pretty much covered every single point. We learned so many things from this story today, that to have complete faith in Krishna, fully surrender to Krishna. What else? Chanting, another important piece you all talked about, chanting. And then somebody like Panditji who has the knowledge but doesn't even know how to implement that knowledge, right? He knew he could only preach, but people like Lakshmi, who's so pure-hearted, could actually implement this. That's what Krishna looks for. Good job, kids. So proud of you. Wonderful points. So proud of you. All right, with that, kids, we come to the shloka time, and I'm going to request Sanjana Gopika Mataji to take over from here. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hari Bol. We are doing the same this Brahma Samhita last week first. Today we are doing the second sloka. You just repeat after me and you can practice at home, okay?
Oh, do you want me to pull up shloka too, Mataji?
This is sloka, yeah. This sloka.
Yeah, okay, this is good, okay.
Okay. You can all repeat after me, okay? Chintamani prakara sadmasu.
Chintamani
Chintamani prakara sadmasu. Kalpavriksha. Laksha britesu. Surabhira avipalayantam. Laksha britesu surabhira avipalayantam.
Lakshmi Govindamadi Purusam.
Can you repeat after me? Can you repeat all of you? Can you, because some kids they don't know, okay? Can you repeat after me? Laksha vritesu suravira.
Balayam tam yam tam yam tam yam tam.
Laxmi saharsa satasam brahma. Sebyamanam.
Govindamadi Purusam Tamaham Bhajami.
Tamaham bhajami.
Govindamadi Purusam Tamaham Bhajami.
Okay, one more time. Okay, Chintamani prakara sadmasu.
Sadmasu kalpavrikshaha.
Laksha vritesu suravira.
Adipalayantam.
Laxmi saharsa satasam brahma.
Devamanam Govindamadi Purusam Tamaham Bhajami.
Tamaham bhajami.
Govindamadi Purusam Tamaham Bhajami.
Last time, and I will go to the Devnagari. Okay, Chintamani prakara sadmasu.
Chintamani Sadmasu Kalpavriksha.
Laksha vritesu suravira.
Lakshasuri
Avipalayantam.
Adipalayantam.
Laxmi saharsa satasam brahma.
Sevyamanam
Govindamadi Purusam
Govindamadi Purusham Bhajami.
Thank you so much, kids. You can practice at home, okay? These slokas every week we are doing one sloka because we already Brahma Samhita. Mataji, please take over. We just want to do the revision.
Mataji, you can announce on Sunday. They can come and they can do on Sunday presentation.
Yeah, Sunday we have a presentation. You can also get a practice to this sloka, okay? Now we go to the rhymes.
Devanagari.
Devanagari, yes, not
No
rhymes.
rhymes. There's no rhymes.
Yes, Devanagari. Mataji, please take over.
All right, kids. Pulling up whiteboard real quick. All right, kids. Let's start Devanagari.
Go get paper. Oh yeah, what's your name?
All right, let's do a real quick recap on the vowels and consonants we have learned so far. And kids, it's your forum. So one of the kid can start picking ka letter and then ka, ga, and ga. So we 4 kids can do this together.
Can I do it, Mataji? This is Shubhadra.
Subhadra, go ahead with ka.
Ka, kha, ki, ko, ku, ke, kai, ko, kau, kam, kaha.
Awesome. Who wants to go for ka?
Can I go?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ka, ka, ki, ku, kri, ki, ke, ku, kam, kaha.
Oh, awesome. Good job, Janvi. All right. Keshavi, you want to go with girl?
Yes, Mataji. Ga, ga, gi, gu, gru, gi, gai, gu, gau, gum, gaha. Thank you, Mataji.
Awesome, Keshavi. Sorry, kids. So many of you want to read it, and I only have girl left. So, you know, Balavranda, Rishikesh, you both want to read girl? Girl, sorry.
Yes, Mataji, I wanted to go after Janavi.
Okay.
I know. Next time, Balavranda. But today, let's do girl, okay? You can do with Rishikesh, both of you together.
Go.
Go, ga, gi, gu, gai, go, gum, gaha.
Awesome. Look at you. I haven't written it here and you're still saying it. You kids are amazing. All right, let's see what we learned today. So last week we learned 4 letters in gha. They were gha, gha, gi, gi. Let's pick 5 letters for today. Basically, it's just the same letter with different matras. We're going to do gha with u, small u matra, which makes it gu. In English, you can write that as GHU. We can do gha with big u matra, which makes it gu. In English, you can write that with GHOO. The next one is gha with re matra, makes it gr. In English, you can write that as GHRU. Gha with gha with small a matra makes it gay. In English, you can write that as GHE. Last one is gha with big a matra makes it gay. And in English, you can write that as GHAI. So these are your 5 matras with gha letter today. All right, let's see what we can write with that. So gha, basically gu. Gu is nothing but ghungrale in Hindi or whatever. In Hindi, you can write as ghungrale, and ghungrale is nothing but curly. So somebody has curly hair, you say ghungrale hair, right? So that is your gu.
It was in my box, so it's fine.
I'm going to mute you all kids for a moment. Okay. All right. So the next one is gha with big u matra, gu, and in we can use this word or this matra for ghurna, and ghurna is nothing but staring at something, right? So when you stare, that is what is ghurna. So that's your second one for today. Third one, gr. Ghra is grana. It's a negative word, but this is all I could find. So grana is nothing but hatred. That's what you can use this word for. Next one is ghe. And how you can use that in gherna. Gherna is nothing but when gherna is surrounded by, right? The picture I picked up here, I really wanted to show here is, you know, Abhimanyu was surrounded by the army in the Chakravyuh. Exactly, you know that. So this is that Chakravyuh view. And that is what we can use for Gherna. So these are your 5 letters for today, kids. And let's see how we can write them. I mean, you're smart. Half of you must have written it already, but I would still show you on the whiteboard. All right, so here is a whiteboard. I haven't started yet, but let's just pick any color. All right, 5 matras today. And it's exactly same horizontal and a vertical line. We write C kind of a shape, but in the opposite direction. So this is your gha, right? You know what? I'm just going to write it 5 times so it's easier for us to understand and we can make it quick. All right. 4th one. Oops, that's horrible. Okay, the last one.
Mataji, what's next, Mataji?
Next in. I'm sorry, I didn't get the question. I mean, are you asking what are we doing in next class?
No, Mataji. Is there anything else for this letter, Mataji?
No, no. So we're just gonna make these letters now. So what are we going to do is we're gonna make these gha letter with the matras we learned today. Okay. So starting with gha with small u matra is gu.
Yeah, I was talking like that, Mataji.
Yeah, right. That's what we're doing. I was making it easy for me. All right. Gha with big u matra is your gu. Gha with re matra is your gra. It's a C shape in the bottom, right? You see the difference? It's the same letter, but using different matras, you can create different words. Gha with small a matra is your ghe. Again, I'm repeating, all the matras would only go on this line, the vertical line, okay? Do not draw it on this shape, only on the vertical line. Gha with big A matra is ghe. Again, both the matras on the top of the vertical line. These are the letters for today.
Mataji, could you go back to the slide, Mataji? I want to see, yeah.
Here, the slide. Here's the slide.
One minute, Mataji.
Take your time. And anybody who's ready to show, I'm ready to see that.
I'm finished.
Ooh, who's that?
Mataji, I'm finished.
Right, so Keshavi finished and who else finished? Nirvi. All right, Keshavi, give me 1 sec. Let me just see what Nirvi is showing. Nirvi is showing a drawing? And you have all the letters there?
Mataji, can you spotlight her?
I thought that's what I'm doing. Am I not?
No, Mataji, we can only see you and me.
I thought you wanted to see me. Just kidding. Okay, let me spotlight her. Okay.
I'm done.
Anjana Mataji, can you spotlight? I just don't see an option here.
To whom you spotlight, Mataji?
Nirvi or whoever is speaking, if you can spotlight.
Nirvi.
Okay. Yeah.
Starting with Nirvi. Oh, I have found it. Okay. So yeah, everybody can see Nirvi now, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Nirvi, go ahead.
Mataji, I can see Nirvi.
Yeah, everybody should be able to see Nirvi now. Okay. So I see gha here, Nirvi. Do you have the matras too, or I only see gha here?
Mataji, I did go.
You did gha. Oh, that's sweet of you. Nirvi, just draw the matras too. You have to draw 5 matras, okay?
Monkey.
You see what I'm showing here? You have to use these matras. Just write those matras too, okay? Okay, Keshavi, to you.
Excuse me, Mataji, it's Deepak. I used the colored paper and drawed.
Wow. Well, I'll come back to you, Deepak. Let's see what Keshavi has done.
Mataji, I'm done.
All right, Keshavi, couple of things. Okay, we've written everything beautiful. Everything looks so pretty. So your second gu is a big u matra. It has to go on the other side. You see what I mean?
Yeah, Mataji.
Look like this, okay? Yeah?
Mataji,
Look
I'm
at the slide.
done.
Oh.
Yeah, so it has to go like that. And your matras on the last one should be on the top of the vertical line, okay? Only these couple of changes. Otherwise, it looks so pretty. All right, Deepak.
Here.
Okay.
Boogie, ga, boo, boo, boogie.
Awesome. Well done, Deepak.
Guy.
Yeah, I'll see your sister's thing also.
This is Vrinda. Can Vrinda show?
Yeah, Brenda, one sec. Let's just watch Deepak's sister. Deepak's sister, do you want to show? You're ready, looks like it.
For 1 minute.
Okay, cute. Yeah, very nice. You know, you just have to work a little bit on your matras, okay? Work on your matras, you'll be good. Okay, wow. Brenda, Bala Brenda, go ahead.
See, I think it's almost time you can see all kids together, Mataji.
Exactly, yeah, I think we're almost time. All right, kids, show it on your screen and I'll see from here.
Mataji, can you stop this screen share, Mataji, and then you can see everyone. Stop the screen share. Screen share. You can
And then we go on gallery.
yes, Mataji.
Okay, yeah, am I sharing anything right now?
This is mine.
You're not sharing anything. Mataji.
Right. Okay, but I can only see Deepak.
Mataji,
Janvi.
can you see mine?
No, Mataji only can see the gallery view is not there, Mataji.
Yeah, no.
Mataji, this is Shubhadra.
Now this is better, right?
Krishna Mataji, this is Vrinda. Can you see
Okay.
mine?
I can see everybody's. You just show it on your screen. I'm watching everybody's screen. I'm gonna just look at everybody's screen one by one. Okay, so don't worry about that. Okay, Madhav, good. Vrinda, I can see yours too. Good job. Rishikesh.
Subhadra.
All right, awesome. Janvi.
Is there anybody who would like to show?
Janvi.
All right, good, Janvi. Wow.
Mataji.
Done in repetition. Good job. Janvi,
Mataji, I tried.
Meet, I can see yours. Okay. Yeah, there's smaller letters, but good job, Meet. Shubhadra. Oh, wow. Good job, Shubhadra. Well done. All right, Balavranda.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna Mataji, can I
Yeah,
show
good,
mine?
Balavranda. Tanvik, I can see yours too. Good job. All right, Palvit.
Thank you.
Very nice. Yeah, you kids are getting better and better every day. Rasika and
She said good.
okay, good job, Rasika. Yeah, well done.
Mataji said good.
Well done. All right, kids. You know, it is time. Kids, I've seen most of you already. If you are not able to show it so far, just post it in the WhatsApp group. I'm going to look at it. I mean, we all are going to look at it and we can comment if there is anything you need to say. All right. With that, we have to actually wrap up the call now. And let's do the Vaishnav Pranam mantra real quick and wrap up the class. All right, kids. Hare Krishna. We'll see you in next class. Hare Krishna.
Bye.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna. See you in the next class, kids.
Mataji, this is Shubhadra's.
Yeah, Shubhadra, you did well. Good job.